In the previous video, we talked in detail about insights and statistics of the on-demand industry. In today's video, I've picked up a major pain point of many aspiring entrepreneurs: how to choose your vertical. So let's begin. Hi, I'm Anurag. Welcome to the part 2 of this video course series. And today we'll talk in detail about selecting the right on-demand vertical for your business. We have curated some frameworks that will get you thinking. If you are feeling stuck and thinking about coming up with a good enough business idea that's challenging or say difficult, a systematic approach to develop and test startup ideas based on their unique situations, maybe skills, connections, resources, etc. Systematic approach to develop and test startup idea. If you are also the one struggling to figure out which on-demand vertical to step in, you'll love these actionable steps. Two major thoughts that I want to put in here are: one is following the right approach to select your vertical. Number two, how to verify your selected vertical. In fact, testing if you have stepped in the right one. Before you digest the insights of today's videos, I suggest you visit the previous video, which is the first part of this on-demand business guide course. Have you ever wondered how I will zero down on a particular vertical? We'll have a look at how you can end up entering the right on-demand vertical and why is it so important to select the right one. Let's talk first about the later question. Why is it so important? Selecting the right vertical is like selecting the right set of customers. I believe that's a nice thought to ponder upon. Let's face a bitter truth. Not everyone is a customer. When you're running any business, it might sound disappointing and maybe ruthless, but let's accept it. To be successful, you need not to acquire the entirety of the market. Another way to look at it, it could be that being selective could be saying no to other set of clients, but that's not true. So what is the way out? Selecting the right business vertical that you can effectively serve. You need to put your best foot forward in deciding who your market is, who your customers are, and how you can cater them. This way you can create a comprehensive plan to grab their attention and subsequently their market. Selecting a vertical is about defining who you are as a business. There are multiple approaches to come up with an on-demand business idea, but to choose a vertical that warrants your long-term commitment should be a focus. Mostly, a great business idea comes up when we try to provide a solution for an existing problem, which can benefit a larger mass of people. So now let's talk about approaches. Find a problem that is intolerable to you. How can you do that? Make a list of all the things that annoy you frequently, or you can also discuss it with people who would face the same problem like you and validate if on-demand business model can solve the problem. A classic example is Book My Show that originated from difficulties faced by the founders itself. Approach number 2, take a luxury and make it into a commodity. Find out what services or products potential users or businesses find expensive but are necessary for their survival, or they are habitual of using it. Maybe you can come up with an alternative that will do the same job less expensively or significantly easier to use. While creating alternative, you also need to create enough value for the business or the individuals so that they are willing to switch over. Uber is a fantastic example that made taxi rides accessible and affordable also. The second part of this video of the discussion is about testing your business idea. After we are able to decide with the right vertical to start with, jumping into it straight away is not a good idea. But testing it at several scales is very important. So what exactly can we do to test and validate our business vertical that we have selected? Ask the right questions. To get the answers you need before you start, you must ask the right question to yourself. These questions are the basics of what you should think about before you choose your vertical. Who is my customer? This is the part that I discussed above also, that not everyone is a customer. And you have to identify your customers and the set of the market that you are going to serve with your product. What problem do I solve? This shows the competitive edge. What resources do I need? We'll talk more about the asset requirements in the next upcoming videos. How much demand is there? How uniquely do I solve the problem? This part shows branding. You can document your thoughts. Once you answer all the questions, you can begin the next steps in testing your business idea is to know your competition. To create those unique offerings, you need to know who your competitors are and what they are bringing to the market. Here are a few steps you can follow to conduct your competitor analysis. Identification, which could be direct, indirect, or the substitute competition. Information gathering. Gathering information about the product, services, pricing, branding, etc. etc. Analysis of the strengths and weaknesses. Looking into the features, quality, popularity statistics, and talking to your competitors directly. This might sound odd, but this can benefit both sides simultaneously. For example, a competitor may be willing to refer some customers to you if they do not serve a particular market niche. Lastly, identify your competitive edge. A competitive advantage should ideally be a great strength that is distinctive and can appeal your target clients. And further steps in testing your business idea are: find your target audience. This segment is more crucial than you might think. Every on-demand business has a unique set of customers, and it is very crucial to identify who your potential customers are. For instance, if you're about to start an on-demand laundry business, keep in mind the target audience's age, location, income, all these things before you launch your business. Target audiences are the most critical pillar of any on-demand business, and also for the marketing strategy. Decisions like spending money on ads, appealing to the customers, and even what improvements to build next will be influenced by the customer persona. Some of these demographics and behavioral areas are location, age, gender, employment, and income. This helps you understand the customers and make your targeting more specific. For you, I have compiled segmentations based on behavior, psychography, demography, and geography. Find all the details of this in the PDF, link for which will be provided in the description below. The next step comes up is about evaluating your business plan and capital. Create a detailed business plan. Describe the products, services that you will be offering and the strategies that you intend to deploy to introduce them into the market. Revenue projections will help you estimate how much money you will need to get your business off the ground and operate it during the year 1 and also the subsequent years to come. We'll talk a lot more in detail about forming a business plan in the upcoming video. The next step about testing idea is evaluating software solutions that are needed for an on-demand business idea. For example, Uber grew to be one of the best on-demand service providers by adapting the evolving technologies to its business plan. To start an on-demand business like Uber, choose a tech stack that matches your business needs. Use readily available solutions that will reduce the development times and costs. Building a business with the right tech stack will boost the productivity and give you a competitive advantage. A sound, thought-out strategic plan and all the milestones for an on-demand business may help you stand firm. To start an on-demand business, you need more than just a dream. You need to identify a new business idea, validate your business idea, make a business plan. When we're talking about identifying a new business idea, it can be personal interest, any market opportunity, a bad experience maybe. When we talk about making a business plan, your business plan is crucial for tracking your business growth, securing partners, investors, lenders, and even more. Understanding your business finances, developing your product or the service, research, licensing, and regulations. When we talk about developing the product, it's about bringing your unique solution or product to the market. That idea that you've thought of, bringing that idea to life. Finding a business location, plan workload and team. When you talk about planning workload and team size, you need to plan to do all the work yourself. You need to plan the team size. Maybe you can plan to do the work yourself, but then you're limited by the amount of time you can invest. And launching your business. When you launch your business, leverage your network, build the buzzword with promotions and test the paid ads to get the word out about your newly launched on-demand business. I'm also sharing 5 amazing ideas that you can pick from to get started with your on-demand business. Find the right business for you from the PDF right there in the link below. As a bonus, I'll leave you with how and what to avoid while choosing your business vertical. Business idea selection that's based on the product instead of the problems. The second mistake could be starting without devising a step-by-step plan. Believe me, this is as important as I'm trying to make it. More other issues could be like not thinking about the long term, not niching the idea or niching your idea too much, forgetting the balance between the offerings and the profits, and many more obvious ones like these. So the point that I'm trying to make is choosing your vertical is a crucial step in defining your success or failure. Following what we've discussed so far and avoiding the obvious pitfalls surely will take you through. So I leave you with this thought. Be ready with your selected on-demand verticals. We'll meet in the next video to discuss how to write a plan for your on-demand business idea. Till then, goodbye. Take care.